is so cold today. It's ridiculous. It's like 12 degrees in the living room. I can't even imagine how cold it is outside. But like the fool I am, we're going to lunch with Dad's family in Whites, so that's still on, which is good. To meet them in like an hour, an hour and a half. Just in the pub. I don't drink, but Whites has good food, so I'm happy enough to go there. I have a bit of shopping to do as well. I'm going to Lush for some bath bombs and the big boots in the city centre for some NYX eyeshadow. I've got a couple of purple eyeshadows, like I have the purple hair here. I actually swore this morning I was going to brush my hair before I did a vlog to look at somewhat presentable, but I didn't. Yeah, I've got the purple bit in my hair and I'd like some eyeshadow to match it. But I literally have no purple eyeshadows. Like, my collection is like 7 or 8 palettes and there's maybe one purple in it, and it's a pink purple and my hair is a blue purple, so it doesn't match. So yeah, I found 2 shades that I really like. One's called Dark Swan and one's called Volatile, and I don't usually like glitter eyeshadows, but these are like shimmery glitter, like small glitter, so it's not like big glitter that'll get in your eyes and hurt you. So I'm gonna go and try and see if I can get them. I think I didn't say it here, but I was complaining about it on Facebook. I finally found a purple shade that I liked for a reasonable price from NYX, which is a brand that I love, and they discontinued it. The Dark Swan one, I think, is being discontinued. It's still online, but I'm going in today to see if I can find a nice swatch, and if I like it, I'm gonna hop online and see if I can get it. I really like going into the shop though, because my Boots NYX counter has the wee hot singles refills, which are just like little depotted metal tins of eyeshadow with no packaging around it, just the wee paper cardboard thing that it comes in, which is really good because I have a palette. I resent having to pay an extra £1 for packaging. The palettes are the The pots themselves are, we'll say it's £4.50 for one of the shiny ones, but it's only £3.25 for the packageless one, and it's £1.25 of a difference. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I'm not going to be using the packaging. I'd rather have them depotted so they're all in a palette together. So chances are good I'd just throw the packaging away anyway. There's no point paying extra money for something that's going to go in the trash. So yeah, I did buy a big palette from NYX. It was called the Brights collection, but I only liked one colour out of it. I might buy it again eventually when I change my hair colour and I want to move into other shades. But if I bought it now and didn't use it, it would be sitting upstairs going off, so there's no point. So yeah, that's the plan of attack for today. Oh and yes, I have to get Mum's Mother's Day stuff. We have her some slippers that she wanted, but I'm just going to go to the Queen's Arcade and get her some sweets and a nice little card. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I'm still sick. I'm still all bunged up and gross. I don't know what's going on. It's been 2 weeks since it turned out it was the flu. I think I was rewatching my videos the other day and I said that it wasn't the flu. It was the flu. With the fever and the chills and the lack of energy and the sore muscles and the coughing, it definitely was the flu. But I got over that within like 7 or 8 days. And my throat cleared up for maybe like 2 days and I was feeling fine. There's a picture of me talking about going to, or a video of me a couple of days ago talking about going to the range for stuff for the fish. I was fine there. I was still coughing, but I wasn't in any pain. And then like Tuesday, I think, of this week, so like the 28th, whatever the last day of February was, my throat just started getting really, really sore again. I woke up, or rather it woke me up because I was just in in agony. It woke me up again this morning at like 6 AM. I had to come downstairs and get a drink and some painkillers just to get back to sleep. It was miserable. So if they have the minor ailments clinic on in Boots, I might nip in and see. I honestly don't think it's anything bacterial or viral anymore. I'm kind of concerned it might be like I've hurt my throat or I've damaged something. So there's nothing like infection because I don't have a fever. I don't feel unwell. I'm just concerned maybe I've done something to it and I can't see to the back of my throat to see if it is like red or inflamed or pussy or anything. And I'm also running out of painkillers. They might have had to be taken just to get some peace. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We'll bring my phone with me, obviously, as I usually do, but I probably won't wind up vlogging because I'm talking to strangers and what have you, and I'm not sure they'd be very happy with having a camera shoved in their face. So yeah, maybe talk to you later. Oh, it's cold. Believe it or not, it's actually like 5 in the afternoon, yet I still have bed hair. One day I will get on this camera and my hair will be nice and neat, but today is not that day. I'm just up from a nap out of my nice, warm, lovely, cosy, warm, toasty bed because Jack is out and he needs food and I had to get up and put it on in the oven. Not yet though, because he's not on his way home. He's out still having fun and drinking and what have you. It is properly cold in here. I had to go and get my blankie. First thing I did whenever I came down, before I got the phone. I did go to lunch with Dad's family. They were lovely. Very nice people. Very talkative, except for the guy. I believe his name's Frank. He was very quiet, but he's probably just a bit like us. Oh, he didn't really know what to say to a bunch of strangers. Shivering and yawning. It's a good look. We weren't there for very long. White's was quite busy. So we just kind of had our food sat for 5 minutes. Granny Margaret and Papa Hugh showed up. And then we left again. Jack is away to the gym, or at least that's what he said he was doing. And then he went out, presumably for a drink with Dad. Dad's office floor team people are all out partying after job well done for something. So he got free pizza and free beer, and then he's away out doing a pub crawl, I think. Possibly, I'm not sure. And he said he'd go to Witherspoons with Jack. But I don't drink, so was invited. I didn't go. Wouldn't want to be invited anyway, because I'd just say no. It just doesn't bother me. So I'm here, freezing cold. I wouldn't be up if it wasn't for... Sorry. For needing to put stuff on. I'd still be in my bed waiting until the heat turns on and the house warms up a bit, but here we are. I did get some things in town while Jack was supposedly at the gym. I went and did a bit of shopping. I went to Boots and I got another prismatic eyeshadow. It wasn't the one I wanted. I wanted Dark Swan, but I got Punk Heart instead. So it's like a shimmery kind of purple colour, kind of mauvey purple colour. Quite nice. I have a little tin palette coming. Hopefully magnetic to put them all in. So we've got Ultraviolet, Punk Heart, and I don't remember what the third one is, and then I'm going to go online today and see if I can't get Dark Swan before it all sells out, because apparently it's been discontinued, which is such bullshit, because it's easily the nicest colour that's there. So, what else did I get? Yeah, I actually went to the Disney store, and I was this close to buying a Disney edition of... or a Disney Easter edition of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch in a little yellow bunny suit and corduroy overalls. It was reduced from like 20 quid down to 8, and I was this close to buying it. But no, I'm being sensible with my money. I went to Lush and I got a bunch of bath bombs. I don't follow that. I'm being sensible with my money. I just write up with a statement. I spent a load of unnecessary money at a very expensive store. No, we're getting rid of the bath. I've said that quite a few times. It pains me because I love the bath. I love just soaking in nice smelling water that makes my skin feel nice and soft, and optionally has sparkles in it. But Mum's made a decision, and I said I was okay with it just to save her some cost, even though I'm not really okay with it. I'll just have to learn to live without it. So rather than, accept defeat and roll over and just never have another bath again, we still have the bath for like another 5 weeks, give or take. So I'm gonna cram that with as many bath bombs as I can. I'm hoping some of the ones that I've got, they do in other things. Like I know there's one called the Rose Bombshell that I got. That was the dearest one. It's about this big, it's huge. Probably use it twice, but I'm not going to. It's really heavily rose scented. It smells very like my rose jam stuff. So I know they do that particular bath bomb smell in other stuff. So if I like it, I can still find it in other products. The other ones, what all did I get? I got Butterball, which was just like on a whim. It's like a creamy caramelly sort of smelling one. I got the spaceship one that's supposed to like scoot along the water. And I got another, sorry, there's a lot of sirens outside. And I got another Ickle Baby Bot. I was really tempted to get some bath bubble bar things. I wanted the Ba one, which is like a sheep. It's supposed to be very lavender and oaty smelling. It smells exactly like, do you know those little dudes that you get for the microwave and you put them in and heat them up and they smell of lavender and oats? It smells exactly like that. And then there was the French Kiss, which was all lavender, which I've had before. It turns the water quite purple, but it doesn't really have that much of a smell. And the Milky Bar, which is my favourite one, but since they changed from milk to vegan milk, it hasn't been the same and I haven't liked it as much. So it used to be like really, really, really potent, like you could smell it from halfway across the room. Or you have to be right up close to it, and even in the hot water it doesn't smell of much. It's not a bad smell that they have now, it's just not as strong, and I don't enjoy it as much as I used to, certainly not enough to pay like $3.50 for it. And then I went to Cardland and I got Mum's Mother's Day stuff. I got her a card finally that says "from the both of us." I have been looking for many, many, many years to find one that says "from the both of us." Obviously because my mum has 2 children. So I finally got one. And I also got her a little plushy elephant that's holding a little baby elephant. Baby elephant. A little baby elephant. I tried to do a cute voice and it backfired because Mum loves elephants. She loves elephants and she loves Egypt stuff. But they didn't have any pharaohs in plushy form in Cardland. So I just got her the little elephant. He was like $4.99, so I really hope she likes him. I'll have to divvy the money up with Jack because he's Mr. Moneybags and I'm scraping pennies. So he can maybe buy the card and the slippers and I'll buy the elephant. So that's a $5 each. I know it sounds like we're being a skinflint, and if I had loads of money on Mum, I would spend it, but maybe just not on Mother's Day because, like, it's Mother's Day. It's like a non-holiday, really. I show my mum and telling them that I appreciate her all the time. I don't need a specific day to let her know that she's appreciated. We have like a family rule that you don't spend more than like 15 quid. We're only spending 10 this year. I suppose we can get her another wee treat, like a box of sweets or something. But it's like a family rule that you don't spend more than 15 on like non-holidays, like Mother's Day and Father's Day and Valentine's Day and stuff like that. It's I'm gonna need to blow my nose again. This is really getting on my nerves, this throat thing. I was in Boots today and I was actually gonna go up to the minor ailments clinic and just make sure, like, have them just, because I don't have any of those wee sticks to press my throat down or my tongue down, just to make sure that there's nothing going on with my throat, because it's really, really painful in the morning. Like I said this morning, it woke me up with the pain. That's how bad it was. I was just almost in tears. Like, it hurt all the way up my face. It was just really bad. And now it's not at all. I can still feel that it's sore and something's going on, and my nose is still clogged up, but it's not anywhere near as painful. And it did this yesterday as well, and then it came back. So I'm just wondering, what's going on. Clearly there's no throat infection, because otherwise I'd have a fever and other symptoms besides the stuffy nose and the throat. So I just wanted to make sure there wasn't, like, I don't know, I think one time I had a really sore throat and I had to get like a little spray for it. It wasn't antibiotics, it was like a steroid spray that tasted appley, I want to say. It was in a green bottle, maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. But it feels very like that. I'm just wondering, maybe, I don't even remember what that was. It might have been like a a wee polyp or a cyst or something like that, just from all the irritation. I don't know. I was gonna go in, but I didn't wind up doing it because half the town is dead. Place is abandoned. It's really not that bad outside. It was bad yesterday. It was much worse yesterday. I know I said it was probably gonna be worse today, but it isn't. It hasn't snowed at all, unless it snows tonight. And even then, the ground is kind of damp. So unless it freezes and then snows, it's not gonna lie. There's like vague remnants of snow. Still clinging around the eaves of stuff, but there's no snow on any roofs and there's no snow on any cars. So like, school probably didn't need to be closed today, but I'm glad we got the day off anyway because I couldn't be arsed going in. We were told we had to work during normal school hours, and I didn't get out of bed till 11, and then I just sat down here and had some cereal when I should have been working. And then we went for lunch, and I wasn't home until 3 o'clock, and then I went for a nap. So that's been my day. Very productive. I'm gonna go now and actually do something. I'm gonna try and get After Effects installed on my laptop so I can do something, but I remember now why I didn't reinstall After Effects. I actually remembered while I was in bed having a nap. It does not run well on my laptop. It chugs, it skips frames, it can't run well on my laptop, and that was me doing like a little crappy project. I don't know how I'll handle this. I suppose if it doesn't work, I have an excuse. Like, my laptop's a good couple of years old now, and it just doesn't run programs like After Effects. I may have to wait until I get into school to do work on it. Maybe contact the group and see what else they need me to do, if there's anything less processor intensive. And I also can't see the tree thing. Like, I have to use Blender to make some trees. Again, that's very processor intensive. I can't see my laptop handle on it very well. I really do wish I had like a proper set down computer like Jack does, but it's just out of my price range at the moment. That laptop's starting to act up, and I'm really concerned it will pack in, because I had a scare with it a couple of times now. This time last year for my birthday, I bought a hard drive, like a proper one. I also had to buy a portable hard drive to back everything up on, and a new graphics card, and that was like, what? I think it was about 120 quid in total for the new hard drive and the new bit of memory. Did I say graphics card? No, it wasn't a graphics card, it was RAM to increase the memory. So that was dear, and I'd really like to think it would last more than a year. But I don't know. Okay, I'm rambling now. I'm gonna go sort something out for Jack's dinner and my dinner, and try and get After Effects loaded up on this. And failing that, I'm just gonna loaf about the sofa because it's just too friggin' cold to do anything. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.